Yo, what's up traders? Kevin here coming at you 30 floors below ground level from the Touchdown Trades trading dungeon right below my kitchen. So I'm starting a new installment or new series on my channel here, and it's going to be the top trades right now, and it's going to be my top 3 swing trades that I have on watch that are setting up for a possible trade in the near future. And I'm going to give you guys the entry point that I'm looking for, that I'm stalking, the exit that I'm looking for, and the thesis behind the trade or why I'm looking to take it. So I hope you guys like this new installment. I'm going to be releasing them every 2 weeks or so, and I'm going to do 3 stocks, 3 tickers per video, per series. So I hope you guys like it. Make sure you subscribe and smash that thumbs up button. Let's get into it. Boom. Alright guys, so let's get into the tickers here. So the first ticker I want to talk about is this MYOV, or Myovant Sciences. Okay, so all these new traders coming into the space here have watched the YouTube videos of people shorting these low float stocks that make these huge moves, and they post P&Ls of huge P&Ls. And traders want to be able to access that, but most brokers don't allow you to short the low float NASDAQ stocks, right? The penny stocks. So whenever an easy to borrow or easy to short smaller company, penny stock makes one of these moves, all the retail traders in the world that trade on TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, or E-Trade, they have access to short this ticker. So when it goes parabolic, everybody's getting short. What does that create? A short squeeze, where all these shorts are stuck, and if it doesn't roll over, they end up having to cover, which creates a buying frenzy and sends the stock skyrocketing. Okay, and the reason I like this Myovant or MYOV is because we had the news come out that it's I think it's some kind of prostate cancer drug met its endpoint. So that news set it off, moving it up from around the 12 area up to meeting this prior resistance on the daily chart here around $19.50, $20 area. And it rejected that level. If we can go break it down to a 5-minute chart, we can see it reject that level. Let's see, 15-minute chart. So this day is where the news came out, and it rejected the level, and it's rolled over since. But everybody's short from 14, 15, those areas. They're still underwater. So it's going to start to base off here, and those shorts are going to start to get squeezed out. As soon as it starts making a move, it's going to go parabolic. So I'm looking to get long this, risking my risk would be probably 1475 or so. And what I'm looking for to happen is for it to break this prior resistance and then off to the races. So I'm looking to get in around 16 area with a stop at 1475, and my first take profit will be $20, and my second take profit will be up around 22. I always like to break down these tickers on the 1-hour chart. That is my main chart for swing trading. I'll find the trade off the 1-hour chart, and then to find my entries and exits, I'll usually be trading off the 5-minute chart. So this is just a beautiful hourly chart. You have the move up, consolidation, and then you have the flagpole, and then you have your flag here. So if it breaks out of this consolidation toward the upside, you're going to have a monster move. So next week, I'll be looking to start a position into MYOV long. NVAX is my next ticker that I'm watching. And full disclosure here, let's clear these drawings. This ticker has no business whatsoever trading at these levels. They are a vaccine company, and the odds of them coming out with the corona vaccine in a timely manner before Moderna or any of those other big companies is very small, right? But once again, everybody's getting short. and they're getting squeezed, and they just landed a DoD, Department of Defense contract to do the testing on their corona vaccine, right? That's huge news. That is absolutely monster news, and anybody who's short is in big trouble because it's tried to roll over several times. You have these pops and it rolls over, but it continues to hold up and base out. JP Morgan also upgraded it last week, or this past week. So what I'm looking to do here is we'll break it down. We'll draw out our support and resistance levels, and then I'll tell you my plan on this one. So I'm going to be looking to get long next week with an average around the 46 area. Any dips I'll be buying on this all day. And my stop will be under here, under these levels, around 43.50. So this red line will be my stop at 43.50. And my first take profit will be up here around 52. Will be my first take profit. And then my second take profit will be highs up around 54. So we're risking $3 or $4 to make close to 10 bucks on our final take profit. The risk to reward is outstanding with this INVAX trade. All right. So the last trade is going to be quite controversial because I know a lot of people are long Boeing right now in their long-term investments. They bought the dip, and I agree with that. When it was trading way down here, it was a great buy. Okay, this company, Boeing's not going anywhere. It's going to be around for a long, long time, and the big airlines will be buying their planes from Boeing for many years to come. However, the airline industry has a long, long road ahead, right? My mom works for Delta. She's on paid leave at the moment because they just don't need her. She's a flight attendant, and they just don't need her because the traffic, the seat capacity is not getting filled at all, and flights are not moving, and these airlines are not buying planes at the moment. They're trying to get rid of old planes because these companies have learned how to telecommute or use the Zoom meetings and stuff like that. And that's going to put a dent into business travel and travel in general. People aren't flying. So Delta, American Airlines, Spirit, all the other airlines, Southwest, they're not buying, they're canceling their orders from Boeing. So everybody knows that. So when it drops, everybody's getting long, and it has had a huge rally. This is a short squeeze. This right here is a short squeeze. People looking for the rollover in the overall market. The overall market is experiencing a short squeeze. There's no way we should be trading at these levels, right? The whole country was just shut down for 2-3 months. There's no way we should be approaching all-time highs. But everybody's not stupid. Everybody knows that, so everybody's getting short. And what happens when everybody gets short is the market climbs until they all have to cover. They're all blown out of their positions. They're getting bought in by their brokers, and then it finally rolls over. And we're going to get that rollover in the market just as we're going to get it in Boeing. So my thesis is, if this thing continues to rip, say up around to this gap fill, actually, I'll probably take a starter short at this first gap entry, but it may not make it up there. So next week I'm going to be watching this, and if it continues to push, I'm going to be very cautious, and I'll probably be looking to get short into this consolidation area, 235 average or so, and I'll be looking for the rollover back towards the 200 area. And my stop will probably be over this pivot here. So we'll be risking 235 to, no, not 235. Yeah, 235 to say 240. And our first take profit will be down around 200 or so. So it has a decent risk reward, and I'm not going to take huge. This is my least confident trade, is this Boeing trade, because I hate stepping in front of the monster moves these things can make on these short squeezes. I much prefer the MYOV and the INVAX trade, but this is setting up for a trade that a strategy that I've been very successful in the past is letting these short squeezes blow out all the early shorts and then step in when it's time for it to finally roll over. That is a good strategy. It does work. So I'll be watching Boeing as well. So those are my 3 top trades for next week in the early part of June. I hope you guys got something out of this video. If you have, make sure you subscribe. Hit that like button for me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.